Hi all, and thanks for joining me yet again for another video on behalf of the Train Sim World UK Trains and Routes Facebook group on our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. I thought today I've been doing quite a few different. If you're watching my videos, I've been doing quite a few different just journeys really, and timetables, and trying to go through different routes along the way with TSW3. But today I thought I'd do a scenario, and I thought I'd drive a train. I don't drive a lot either, so I thought I'd give the Class 31 a go. Class 31 is available on the Tees Valley. It's also available it's available on the Tees Valley as an add-on. You can drive the 31 with dragging a DMU, so that's on top of a Class 101. You can also use it on as part of the Great Western Diesel Legends on passenger trains, which is good. On relief passenger train, on stopping passenger trains, which is they're pretty good on. And it's on the Tees Valley as a freight, predominantly pull freight, and then with the cement tank trains. So in this scenario today, I'm going to look at is the tank trouble. It's supposed to be a 45-minute scenario, which is good. And it says a straightforward drive becomes complicated when a hot axle box is detected in the train. So this should be an interesting one. So let's go into this one then and see what we've got to do. I've not driven the Class 31 for a while, so please forgive me. Those not familiar with the Tees Valley route, it's a route up in the north, or what we've got here, in the northeast, which runs between Darlington and Saltburn, which goes through like Middlesbrough. Okay, so welcome to Eagles Cliff. You're assigned to take control of a, thank you, a freight train. Didn't get to read it, but there you go. So you've got to meet this train. So let's have a wander down to the platform. I assume as it's heading towards Middlesbrough, it will be on the downside. Yeah, well, yeah, and there's a passenger, there's a DMU coming in anyway on the up platform, so I'm assuming we must be waiting on the down. Eagles Cliff's got a junction, so if you go straight on, you head up towards Northallerton. If you go right, you go towards Darlington. I don't know what collectibles you get in. I don't really do the collectibles, to be honest, but obviously if I can grab it, I will. But I've never been that bothered. A lot of people are, but I'm going to wait for the train. So it's a 31 on a tank train, I'd assume, as it's tank trouble. Coming in from this direction. Playing on a PS5. I think some of it's coming now. What's that? There is a train coming. I can see some wagons. I can literally just see wagons. Are my eyes deceiving me? Oh no, hang on. Is my eyes deceiving me? What's that? What's going on there? Oh, looks at the graphics of, what's happened to the graphics? Oh. Class 31 just appears in midair. Oops, a little bit of a glitch there, I think. There's a slab wagons over there, look, and coil wagons from the steel yard. Right, I assume this is my train then. Let's get aboard. Now, for those who don't know me, I do use safety systems, so I want to get the AWS on. It's already half set up for you anyway, so your master key's already in. Just got to put the position to forward. Lights are already on. Let's get that brake off. And then wait forever and a day for the brakes to come off. Absolutely takes ages. It takes ages for the brakes to come off on a Class 31 train, even a long freight. I mean, you go, oh yeah, a long freight train, you'd expect it, but yeah, it's not massively different on a passenger train, to be honest. But don't get me wrong, if you've got the GWE and you want the Diesel Legends and you want to have a go on the 31 on the stoppers, I recommend you do. It's interesting because it's a local stopping train with a Class 31 braking is, yeah, you just got to get used to it. It's just got to remember it's not a unit. I mean, even the DMU stops better. So that's saying something, isn't it? Right, so my brake pressure's down. So without further ado, I'm going to get moving. Yeah, lovely. There we go. Everything looks good. Depart for Middlesbrough when ready. Let's go then. The only thing I find when you're following instructions is sometimes you don't follow signals, so you try not to get too caught up with the instructions and keep watching the signals. Here we go. Oh, should we get the window open for a little bit of fresh? There we go. Look, that's what you need. Let's open up then. Get this party started. Steady accelerating there. The 31 isn't the quickest to accelerate, but then it is pulling a heavy cement train, so. It's 50 miles an hour at the junction, far ahead, so fingers crossed, not too far ahead, so I think we'll probably get to about 50, and then we have to slow down for the 30 over 45. With the speed of freight train. There's a varying speed of 30 over 45. The weather on the scenarios and the time are all preset, so I don't know what weather's going to happen here. So there's no dynamic weather setting, there's no nothing. Right, I'm going to power off. Because I know that we do have to slow down to 30. Is it 30 over 45? In the very near future. Put a bit of brake on there. Put a bit more brake on. Maybe a bit more brake on. Doesn't want to slow down, does it, this one? Come on. It really doesn't want to slow down, does it? Hopefully that should get me going now. I've got to quickly try and get the brakes off because of Alright. Oh, God, look, I hate that. This is what I'm talking about with the brakes, look. It took ages for them to come on, and when they finally come on, you've gone, now they won't come off quick enough. So now I've ended up dropping right down to 25 miles an hour, but I don't, the 30's miles away, but it just didn't feel like it was slowing down. And then all of a sudden, power up a bit. Yeah, there's a speed board here, look, which is 30 over 45, so we should be doing 30 miles an hour, 45 for passengers, 30 for everything else. Passengers and ECSs, 45 passengers and ECSs, 30 for everybody. Pardon me, 30 for everything else. DMU coming your way? Go through Basefield. No, I thought I'd blow the horn there just for no reason, really. Combination of semaphore and mostly power lights, to be fair. There is a few semaphores around the south of the route, a little bit towards the north of the route as well. Got a single yellow there, so be prepared to slow down as we go around the corner towards Fornaby. Over the river. .35, well, I can't do 35 because I've got the reduced aspect, a restrictive aspect, which technically should be a red if I've just gone through a single yellow, so I'm going to put a bit more brake on to make sure I don't get caught out with a crazy red. Oh, the signal's coming up, oh god, oh, oof, it's alright. 2 white dots there means we've got a signal. The 2 white dots under the red signal means that we are signalled to go across or past. I don't know why, if we're going across to another line, I don't want to then get the feathers. Because let's be honest, I think if that was a red, I don't think I would have stopped. So that's probably, so just bear that in mind. I think we're just looking at the signal just happened to be off. I probably would have stopped, just slammed it in emergency, probably would have stopped, but I was going a bit quick there. And brakes still trying to come off, look. Oh god. So where are we going now then? There's Tees Yard ahead, look. There's a conning tower at Tees Yard, so speed up to 20. Any of these red lights for me? No, but there is a GPS, GPL, a ground position light on the grain there, which is sending me into one of the lines, I assume. Let's have a look. What's this? Line G. G for goods, maybe, even though it's all goods. Oh, there's a pair of 20s there, look. I'm assuming it's 20 along here. Yeah. What do we do now? Oh, right, go via location, Tees Yard, up goods loop. And then it goes to 15. Got a bit of time yet, though. So I'll have a nice little roll. I just thought, sometimes the 31's got a habit of being in the wrong air brake mode. I want to make sure I'm in the right brake mode. There's a control at the back there, see it? Right, see that box there, it says air GDS, that's air goods. So the switch there, the brake selector, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's set to air brake goods. Sometimes, and it happens on the passenger trains, it's set to air brake. It happens a lot on the GWE. So you jump in the cab, and it's set to air brakes. It's set to goods. And I'm like, no. Although people say, oh, there ain't much difference, I still change it. Right, so got 15 coming up in just over 250 yards. Put a bit of brake on, just to slow it down a bit. All these different wagons, look at that. Got these hoppers here to the left hand side. Oh, what's this? A hot axle box has been detected in your train. I'm routing you into the engineering yard before it becomes a bigger problem. Oh, it's kind of here. I'm assuming this is where we get to 15 now then. Is it? Yeah. Oh, interesting. So what happens now then? Well, I would assume if there's a hot axle box, it's on a specific vehicle, so I'm going to assume that we have to take a vehicle out of the consist. Or, as they used to say in the railway trade, knock a cripple out. I remember being on a very long time ago, intercity cross-country service going to Scotland, and it was an 86 and some Mark IIs, I think. When we got to Stafford, we found that one of the coaches was defective, and they shunted us. They kept us all on the train, and they shunted us into Universal Sidings, which is just north of Stafford, and they split the train. So they split the train up, and we were kept on the train for it the whole time. It was very good, and then off we went to Glasgow. We're about 35 late, I think, in the end. So they didn't take them too long. But that's back in the day when you had staff readily available. There was always loco remains. Not so much as Stafford, to be fair. So I was quite surprised at that. But you know, I was a kid. I was loving it. I was like, oh my god, look at this. So I remember, I think I took a picture, but I can't. I just remember me sat in the sidings while we were being shunted and propelled. It was mad. Still got a bit of way to go yet, I'm afraid. I always get a bit complacent in yard because you don't get main aspect signals, do you? And sometimes the points can all be set wrong. Let's have a look, make sure the right route's set, because I've been caught out with this before. Let's have a look. Where am I going? So I'm going along here. Follow the blue line. Yeah, those points are set. Those points are set, yeah. And there I stop. Right, okay, well the points are set, so that's good. I don't want to do this thing. I've done it before where I've gone along and then I've ended up on a different line. I'm like, well, where am I? Where am I going? Any signals around to watch? Can't see any. Oh, the GPS. Oh, the GPLs are all here. Look, facing the other way. For exiting the yard as opposed to coming into the yard. So I've got to stop in this side in here. Oh, what's that? Is that a train coming? Oh yeah, a pair of 20s coming. Look. Cool. Yeah, I don't normally do the scenarios a lot, to be fair. The main reason why I didn't do it because I didn't like using immersion mode, because I used to use the cursor on the classic control, but since the PS5, it doesn't work on the PS5. The cursor doesn't, so I've had to go with the flow, and now I use the keyboard a lot more. So I use submersion mode, submersive mode, whatever it's called. Better get ready to stop, but no. So we're right at the top end of the yard here, aren't we? This is right at the top of T's yard. Coming back out at Middlesbrough end. Start putting a bit of brake on because you know how long this takes us to stop. Might have to put a bit more on. Oh god. No. I'm going to say sometimes it can be funny, can't it? And you need to be in exactly the right place. Right, so what do we do then? Hot axle box has been identified on the 5th PCA wagon. It will need removing. There we go. Look, before the train can continue. So that's not going to cripple it. Kind of, will I be a lazy sod and just do it through the view, or shall I get out and do it? Go on, I'll get out and do it. How's everything? I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna put this off for a minute. Right. So the 5th wagon, wasn't it? So we need to pull everything up to the 5th, up to the 6th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So apparently it's this 10865 wagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's supposed to be this one, yeah? Right, let's uncouple it then. Yes, right one, because the lamp has just suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Perfect. Right, so what do we do? I assume now we have to draw it out and we put it into a siding. Okay. Let's see what stopping location. Ah, so it's got to be there, look. So we've got to come out, draw it out, and then shunt it to there. Ah, perfect. All right. Let's just check, make sure the points are set. Oh, it's not set. Are they set? They're not set. I think they spring over anyway. To be fair, they're not set. Oh no, we need them set. That's it. Perfect. And then make sure they're set on the way back as well. Yep, they're set. We don't use those going in. Yep, they're set. It's just those ones which have to change. So those points will need changing then after I've done the shunt. Perfect. Right. Okay. So let's get myself in forward. Get the brakes off. hopefully it should move a bit quicker, and with there being less wagons. Yeah. So let's have a bit of out of window action. I can see where the train is then when it goes over the port. Well, I assume it angles round. I'll have to see which way. I might be hanging out the wrong window. See, find out. So it'll be these points I'm about to traverse over now that I need to stop over. But obviously I need the train to be at the back. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, good. We're weaving, so I can just make it out. Perfect. Let's put some brakes on then. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. And I checked the rest, didn't I? Right, so now I've just got to reverse and drop that off there. Okay, perfect. Perfect, no problem. I might just stay here. I might just stay here. So if we just put that to reverse, that's reverse, isn't it? Yes. Brake off. Brake should be off by now, surely. Come on. The brakes, they take forever, don't they, to come off? Look, look, it's still coming off, look. There we go. So we're going into that last, second from last, is it? The last. Yeah, that's okay, because it looks like we are. We are on the right line, aren't we? Yep. Get ready to stop then. Oh, good. Well, obviously. And then I assume we just put the rest back on, and then off we go back off to Middlesbrough. So this is knocking a cripple off. Very good. Perfect. Hey. Yep, there you go. Put it all back on, and then we'll probably get gone again. Perfect. Oh. Oh, come on. Could have conquered a country in this time. Could have gone and made a cup of tea. DMU just go by. What's that? A couple of lorries or buses on the motorway there. Let's go. Get back onto our train. So the points we need to get back on, it's the one nearest to the bridge, isn't it? Yeah. Stop. Got a bit too far. Oh. Oops. Something into emergency. It's okay. I don't mind. So it's these ones that need to go back. Oh, come on. There is you can use the keyboard to change some of the things, but I don't know how to do it. No, brakes are off, look. Oh, reverse. So, how am I going to do this? And I think I'm going to have to rely on shadows, aren't I? An assumption I'm going the right way. Yes, I am. Steady as we go, we don't want to crash. Yeah, I'm going to use shadows then. Well, I'm going to have to use shadows, aren't I, really? I mean, I could use the camera angles and go to the back, but I don't want to. I want to be in the cab. Steady as we go. I love the shadows on the... Things up a bit. Literally look at the shadows. Sorted. I think we're on. Perfect. Here, wasn't it? Yeah. Nope, that's already coupled. This one? Yeah. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Uncouple all the wagons. Hey? I thought we had to go to Middlesbrough. What's going on here? Right. To continue to Middlesbrough, you'll need to head back to the Tees Yard first. Oh. But Middlesbrough's that way. It's north. Or northeast. You know, it's that way. Strange. Run round the local... Oh, okay. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting to just jump back in and off we get to Middlesbrough. Okay. Okay. Well, it's just a light loco, so that should be fun. So what route have we got to go through? Oh, well, we're just going to go through that way. So back out and then back through that route next to it, and then yeah. Oh, and we've got to be careful here because it looks like, yeah, we've got a signal there, look. So we don't want to go too far. Right, okay. Come on. Bloody brakes, honest to God. Right, here we go. So it's just this set of points here that we need to swap over, because we're just running down the adjacent line. Okay, so it's these ones here. Perfect. So reverse, brakes off. Oh my God, it's a locomotive. Why is it taking so long to get the brakes off? Jeez. Steady, here we go. Can't see this. Ironically, I can't see the speedometer from here, but I don't really care. I might go back in and get some brakes on. I am going a bit quick, I think. Oh no. Put some brakes on, because I do know there's a signal at the end of this, so I don't want to be going too fast now, do I? These brakes! Oh my God! You're joking me. I barely put any brakes on at all. Ridiculous brakes. Honest to God. So I just need to pull. Oh, I'll tell you what I might do. I might use straight air instead. The straight air will be quicker. The straight air is the brake in the middle. You can, if you're on the PS5 pad or PS pad, you press square and it swaps your brakes over. But you see the quicker it coming on and off. I'll use that. Because what's the point in using the train brakes for the locomotives? Or if you've got a keyboard, it's the brackets. Waiting for that line to come in. I want to make sure I start. Here it comes. I don't want to go past that red signal, that's why. Oh, although it's normally the driver, isn't it, has to go past it. Oh. A bit more. It's only because the brakes are so poor. I'm being so windy is probably the better word. Right, can I change those points? I'm not on them, so yeah. Look at that. Look how close you are to that signal. I mean, like I said, I don't know oh, come on. There we go. Back in. Put it back to forward. Should be a bit easier to couple up this end. So we've got to run round then. I wasn't expecting this. I'll use the straight air brake to slow the train down. It's a bit quicker and easier to use. I do find the loco brakes a lot easier to use in these sort of situations. Oh, that was a bit rough. Right. Just want to make sure I've got... Right, so that's it. We're at the full amount. So let's couple up, turn everything off as well, because obviously I'm not driving this cab now, am I? So let's turn all the AWS off. Right. Stop at T's yard. Okay. So we've got to head back down that way then, yeah? So is that my AWS? I assume all the brakes are set the same. Yep, they are. I'm going to say each cab should be set up the same anyway. Right, what's the route like then? So what route have I got? So, yeah, route, signal's not off yet though. Hey? Well, it says signal's not off, but they've got... Oh no, it's red, it's red. Deny, we wait for signal to change. Oh right, okay, interesting. Headlight, H for indicators, I from the instrument panel. Okay, and then slide off to run. I was getting worried then, I was like, why my brakes aren't coming off? In the meantime, I'm going to look at this route and see why it hasn't come off. Maybe there's a set of points I've got to set. Let's have a look. Yep, they're right. They're right. They appear to be right. They're right. They're right. We know they're right. Okay. come on. God. It's taking ages, isn't it, to get these brakes off? Mind you, you do have to wait, don't you, to build the pressure back up into the train. Open the window. These brakes don't want to come off, look. It's taking ages. Why won't they come off? Look, they're going back on again. Hey? Oh, for God's sake, what is going on? I've shut it down in the back cab, so why are the brakes coming back on again? Oh. Oh, for God's sake. I didn't shut it down. So yeah, you've got to shut down the controller. Everything's all set up still, look. Oh, yeah, my bad. I completely forgot to shut the cab down. That would help, wouldn't it, really? Shut the cab completely down. I was like going, why are the brakes coming off? Yeah. I was spending so much time turning off the AWS, I forgot to shut the actual cab down. So yeah, there you go, boys and girls. Just remember to shut the cab down before you try and take power at the other end. Stupid boy. Right, let's try again. The brakes coming down now, so obviously that must have worked. There we go. Oh. Let's get moving then. So that'd be nice. What are we moving? What? Oh, for God's sake, what are you moving? Brakes are off. All the brakes are off, so why am I not moving? Right, okay. Right, no idea why I'm not moving. Brakes are all off. It's being a dick. Let's try it. Let's shut everything down. Try again. Just checking the back cab. Everything's definitely off. Apologies for the expletive, but it's crappy. I had this happen to me at Penzance when I was trying to run a 37. The brakes would not come off, and I don't know why. Everything was all off. Everything was all shut down. Let's have a look. Locomotive brakes off. Throttle's off. Reverser's off. Master key's off. Train's in shut down. Everything. This is shut down. This cab is shut down. Everything should be working fine. Train's all coupled up. Why are we not moving? Handbrake. 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 Handbrake's off. Handbrake's off. Handbrake's off. Handbrake's off. I'm just checking because you just never know with this nutty game sometimes what if anything's been pulled on by accident. Although it would probably drag it, but nevertheless, just never know. They all appear to be off. I've got a tail lamp. Hmm. No idea why it won't move. All the brakes will come off. All the handbrakes are off. The handbrake must be off the loco because it moved it earlier. Mind you, I say all this, the signal's not even off anyway, so I can't go anywhere. Seriously confused, boys and girls. I'm seriously confused. Right, let's set the cab up again. So the brake pressure is up, which is what it's supposed to do, but the brake cylinder is coming down, look, so... Yeah, so the brakes are off now, look. Brakes are completely off. Are they not? For me, they are. That is off. It's telling me the brakes are off. So I should be able to take power now. Ah, moving. No idea what happened there. Absolutely no idea. Obviously, it just needed a bit of a rejig. Right, let's move forward then. Bearing in mind the signal doesn't look like it's still off, so... It's a bit buffety though, isn't it? Yeah, it's proper shunt buffeting and denied wait for signals to change. Okay. I can hear a squealing noise, like something's dragging brakes. Can you hear that squealing noise? So something is dragging. I reckon it's the loco. I reckon it's the middle loco, the inside loco. So, don't know, I'd wait for signals to change. What am I waiting for though? What am I waiting for? I've been here for ages. I'm sure it would have cleared by now. That's my route out, look. Let's have a look. Let's retrace it again. Yeah. And then route through there. Straight, straight, straight. All the routes are set. All the signals are set. So what am I waiting for? Something at this end? Maybe? I've had this happen to me before. No. So what are we waiting for? Timetable. Stopping location T's yard. Well, I'd love to, but I can't. Right, I think this is a glitch, isn't it? Because it's not clearing. That signal's not clearing, is it? Very poor. Right, well, there's not much I can do, is there? Because I'm not going to sit here like a lemon all day. So I'll end it there. You've watched me. If you watch me go through all there, you can see you actually can't proceed any further than this anyway. And I don't know why. I'm trying. I've asked the signaller. He's saying no. I can't go past. Can't see any other reason why the signal wouldn't clear. I'm gonna. I mean, they're controlled by the signal. Those points there, but looking ahead, they are normal. Maybe I need to. I don't know. When I'm on these points, it might not let me move them anyway. No, nothing. They won't clear, will they? So yeah, I don't know what to do really. I'm stuck at the moment. I can't get past that signal. We got to wait, or don't really understand what to do really. Right, okay. Right, I'm going to leave it there because obviously there's a glitch, isn't there, with tank trouble. So, right, okay. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you, well, obviously if you play the scenario, you've got to realise it's nice and fun to do, but you can't complete it. So if you want to do the scenario, that's fine, but just bear in mind, well, I can't complete it. I mean, whether you guys have better luck than me, I don't know. So yeah, okay. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna have to cut off here.